Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Kraken Packs video. I'm your host, MrBevers. That's right, today we are opening up a box of Core Set 2019. That's right, it's release day. Let's get into the thing that everyone wants to see on release day, and that is this beautiful, beautiful beast of core sets that are back in the mix. Wizards decided they wanted to get rid of them, and then they were like, wait a minute, we could be making more money. Why are we not printing core sets? I don't know. Why, I don't know. Why did you get rid of them? Why did you muck with the standard schedule? Why did you muck with the rotation? I don't know. You're experimenting, and that's fine, because that means you're trying to grow. I get it. Growth takes experimentation sometimes. But, you know, welcome back. Welcome back, core sets. Glad to see you back. We missed you, I guess. Or maybe not all of us missed you, but I missed you. Okay, so what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got a foil in our first pack already. Wow, what a way to start. Double cast, mirror image. This card seems really good in limited, to be honest. Poison tip archer, 2/3 with reach with death touch, and whenever a creature dies, each opponent loses a life. Seems pretty good. And our rare is an open the graves. Open them. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, create a 2/2 black zombie token. And we got a foil, a Johnny's Welcome. And we got a Thopter token and an island. Alright. We're not going over the commons and stuff because the commons are pretty much just reprints of a lot of things you guys have seen in the past few sets. Inferno Hellion. Draconic Disciple. Hey, Lightning Strike is back. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not just throw our cards around. Thorn Lieutenant, an Elf Warrior, a 2/3 for 3. And it says, whenever Thorn Lieutenant becomes the target of spells or abilities an opponent controls, create a 1/1 green Elf Warrior creature token. And for 5 and a green, Thorn Lieutenant gets +4/+4 until end of turn. A 2/3 for 2 is pretty good. Ooh, it's like a vampire zombie. Neat. It's a fun combination, right? Everyone's favorite. Alright, Recollect, or Recollect, I should say. Recollect. That's the one. Draconic Disciple again. Plague Mare. Plague Mare can't be blocked by white creatures. When Plague Mare enters battlefield, creatures you get opponents control get -1, -1. Wow. That's pretty good. Oh, the Death Baron's back, and there he is. That's a $5 rare right there. Very nice. Death Baron is always a solid card to see. Who doesn't like giving their zombies +1/+1 and death touch for 3 mana? And it's not like +1/+1 and death touch for 3 mana for a turn. It's 3 mana until that creature is removed. Your zombies get that benefit. Diamond Mare, Dragon Egg, Regal Bloodlord seems like a very good card for the addition to the vampire decks that are out there these days. A 2/4 flyer for 5 is pretty decent. Not as good as the Prophet, right? But still, can't really complain since the Prophet's only cost 4. But 2/4 for 5, not bad. And at the beginning of each end step, if you gained life this turn, create a 1/1 bat. Not bad. Nice little token generation, that's for sure. And our rare is a Vivian's Invocation, which is look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield, put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. When a creature is put into the battlefield this way, it deals damage equal to its power to target creature and opponent controls. And it costs 7, 5, and green. Our first non-basic land, which is a Highland Lake. Ooh, look at that new goblin token. Guy does not look like a goblin. He looks like he is a mix of goblin and something. Look at this guy. He looks pretty big to be a goblin, to be honest. Most goblins are normally not super huge. I'm not saying that they're not, you know, like they're a decent size, but they're normally small. Most of the time they're normally smaller than humans. Reclamation Sage, Enigma Drake, Vampire Sovereign, And our rare is a Supreme Phantom. A 1/3 flying for 2 with other spirits you control. Get +1/+1. Ooh. Is Spirit's coming back? Is Spirit's going to be a deck in Standard? Is Spirit's going to be an archetype that we need to watch out for? More tribal, only this time it's Spirits instead of Dinosaurs, Pirates, and... what was the other one? Wizards? Wizards, Dinosaurs, Pirates. Make a Stand. Militia Bugler. Lightning Strike again. And our rare is a Wind Reader Sphinx. A 3/7 for 7, 5 and blue. Whenever a creature with flying attacks, you may draw a card. Interesting thing about that is that it just says whenever a creature with flying attacks, you draw a card. Hey, it's a 1/1 cat with lifelink. So you can use this cat token for your for your cats that get made by like Regal Caracal, things like that, because they're just 1/1 lifelink cats, right? I feel like Regal Caracal wouldn't make cats like that, but, you know, you technically it's a 1/1 cat with lifelink. You can use it. Lightning Mare. Blood Divination. Sleep. Ooh, we got ourself a Dragon Queen. Lathless Dragon Queen. For 4 and red, a 6/6 flyer. Whenever another non-token dragon enters the battlefield under your control, create a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying. 1 and a red, dragons you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Holy moly. Fire breathing for all of your dragons. Hey! We got the dragon token in the pack with the queen. Amazing. That seems like a really good card for those of you out there who have commander dragon decks. Seems good. Seems good for a commander dragon deck, that's for sure. Whenever you play a dragon, you just get another 5/5 dragon, and then for 1 and a red, all of your dragons get +1/+0. Gift of Paradise. Reassembling Skeleton. Aerial Engineer. And a Detection Tower. Detection Tower. Do. I see what you're doing. So until end of turn, your opponents and creatures your opponents control with hexproof can be the target of spells and abilities you control as though they didn't have hexproof. It's a way around boggles. Or bogles. She's actually $2, so she can go in that pile with those guys. And we got a foil forest. Woo! Our foil land from the box. Alright. I like foil lands, so I'm okay with this. In fact, if I got 2 foil lands in this box, I would not be unhappy about it. I see they reprinted Prof's favorite character, the Tolarian Academy little man there. Rogue's Gloves. Murder. I wonder if he's going to buy up all the foils of that one too and sign them and give them out to people. Because that was really cool that he did that. I thought that was pretty neat. Gargoyle Sentinel. And a Sun Cleanser. A 1/4 for 2. Human Cleric. When it enters the battlefield, choose 1. Remove all counters from target creature. It can't have counters put on it for as long as Sun Cleanser remains in the battlefield. Target opponent loses all counters. That player can't get counters for as long as Sun Cleanser remains on the battlefield. So you can remove poison tokens from yourself. Look at that. Ooh, a 4/4 Flying Vigilance Angel token. Neat. Tolarian Scholar, is that the wizard's name? Yes, I think that is. Yeah. They reprinted it so fast. Okay, we've got a Reliquary Tower. That's an uncommon worth $2. Very nice. Colossal Majesty. Satyr Enchanter. And, hey, look at that. The Palaka Worm. There he is. That Palaka Worm. I don't believe that Palaka Worm is worth anything because he was printed as an uncommon originally. And that was an uncommon in, I want to say, Rise of Eldrazi is where he showed up. And the reason he was an uncommon is because the rares were the Eldrazi's, who were, you know, 10/10s and 11/11s and 12/12s. Tectonic Rift. Branchwood Armor. Brawl Bash Ogre. And our rare is a Sarkhan's Unsealing. Sarkhan's Unsealing. So it's a 3 and a red for an enchantment. Whenever you cast a creature spell with power 4, 5, or 6, Sarkhan's Unsealing deals 4 damage to any target. Whenever you cast a creature spell with power 7 or greater, Sarkhan's Unsealing deals 4 damage to each opponent and each creature and planeswalker they control. That seems pretty crazy too. That seems like an interesting card for a dragon deck as well. Who doesn't want to basically just have a bunch of electrolyzes whenever they cast their creature spells? Right? Seems fair. Thud. What was that? I don't know. Never mind. Sift. Knightly Valor. This was a card that was printed, an enchantment that was printed in the Return to Ravnica block, I believe. Oh, Banefire. Banefire is back. There you go. So Banefire is 1 red and X, and it deals X damage to target creature, or any target, I should say, any target. But if X is 5 or more, it can't be countered or prevented. So there you go. Banefire is a card that I remember from way back. It's been around for a long time. Okay, looks like we got a foil here. Nightmare's Thirst. Ooh. Regal Bloodlord. Departed Deckhand. A 2/2 Spirit Pirate. When it becomes the target of a spell, sacrifice it. Departed Deckhand can't be blocked except by spirits. Another target creature you control can't be blocked by this turn except by spirits. Interesting. And our rare is a Magistrate's Scepter. 3 mana artifact. Pay 4 and tap it. Put a charge counter on Magistrate's Scepter. Tap it. Remove 3 charge counters from Magistrate's Scepter. Take an extra turn after this one. And we got a foil Luminous Bonds. Ooh, we got a Vivian emblem. Nice. Oh, that makes an emblem that gives your creatures... Oh, no, that's not the... Okay. All right, here we go. That makes more sense. So, for those of you wondering what I'm blabbering about, is I opened up the Vivian Reed Planeswalker deck yesterday, and I was like, wait, it makes an emblem? It doesn't make an emblem. The Planeswalker Vivian doesn't make an emblem. It gives it +3/+3 and trample until end of turn. Or whatever. Volcanic Dragon, and we had a Leonin Vanguard and a Psychic Coercion. Or Corrosion? Corrosion. Corrosion. That makes more sense. And our rare is an Infernal Reckoning. 1 mana instant, exile target colorless creature, you gain life equal to its power. Wow, okay. So, see you later, artifact creatures. Let's talk about a 1 mana black instant spell that removes Blightsteel Colossus. Just exiles him. See you later. Any indestructible... Yeah, so like any of the Eldrazi's that are indestructible. A 1 mana black answer to at instant speed to all of those cards. Rupture Spire. So, I don't know if this is going to go up in price, but it's, you know, it will definitely... it's $2 now, so... But keep an eye on that one. Stitcher's Supplier. Herald of Faith, and our rare is a Runic Armasaur. It's a $3 rare too. So it's a 2/5 for 3. It says whenever an opponent activates an ability or of a creature or land that isn't a mana ability, you may draw a card. Seems pretty good, actually. It does seem pretty good. Another Reliquary Tower. Noise. Aether Shield Artificer. A Satyr Enchanter. And our rare is a Sigiled Sword of Valerion. Or Valeron. Or however you want to pronounce it. But it's a 3 mana equipment that says equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has vigilance and is a knight in addition to its other types. Whenever equipped creature attacks, create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance that is also attacking. A very cool card. It's definitely very good for like token decks and things like that, because you can just slap it onto a token and swing away and you get another token with it. So if you have things like Anointed Procession or, you know, Doubling Season, whatever your, you know, whatever token deck you're playing, I guess. Anything that doubles the number of tokens you get when you play them. You get 2 knights, which is nice. Double cast, Horizon Scholar, Volcanic Dragon, and a Demon of Catastrophes. Let's talk about the fact that we are halfway... Ooh, an Ox token. Let's talk about the fact that we are halfway through this box. We haven't opened a single mythic yet. Not even one. We haven't found a single mythic yet. We've got a Novice Knight. A Volley Veteran. We got Hieromancer's Cage. And we've got a Dismissive Pyromancer as our rare. A 2/2 for 2. You can pay a red and tap it, discard a card, draw a card, or you can pay 2 and a red and tap it and sacrifice Dismissive Pyromancer. It deals 4 damage to target creature or player. Oh, sorry, just target creature, I should say. And we got a Foul Orchard. A lot of, you know, I like the fact that they put the, like, the tap lands into the basic land slot. Because it helps with limited and helps with fixing and stuff. So that's kind of neat that they did it. Inferno Hellion. Druid of Horns. And also it means that they didn't have to, like, put it into, like, the common slot or the uncommon slot, and you lose another card of value. And our rare is a Spitflame. 3 mana instant. Spitflame deals 4 damage to target creature. Whenever a dragon enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 1 red. If you do, return it to your hand. Another land. Alright. I should say, we'll count it up at the end, but I feel like we're probably pretty even for the number of basics versus the number of tap lands that we've received out of this box so far. We'll count it up at the end, too. I don't think our mythics are anywhere near how many regular rares we've had. Cure per Guide, Sift, Reassembling Skeleton, and a Johnny's Last Stand. This is an interesting card. It's a 4-mana enchantment that says whenever a creature or planeswalker you control dies, you may sacrifice a Johnny's Last Stand. If you do, create a 4/4 white avatar creature token with flying. When a spell or ability an opponent controls causes you to discard this card, if you control a planes, create a 4/4 white avatar creature with flying. Okay, we are now almost 2/3 of the way through this box and have no mythics. Shieldmare, Millstone, Declaration of Dominance, and hey, our first mythic, and it's the Tesman. Tezzy Boy. That's one of the high-end mythics from this set, so there you go. So he's 3 blue, comes in with 5 loyalty. His +1 is create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature with flying. His 0 is draw a card. If you control 3 or more artifacts, draw 2 cards instead. His -9 is you get an emblem with, at the beginning of your end step, search your library for a permanent card, put it into the battlefield, then shuffle your library. Seems pretty good. I understand why he's so high up on the list. See, all I have to do is start complaining about the fact that we have no mythics, and then they start showing up. So they're like, oh shit, he's calling us to the front. Everybody, get ready. Gastbark Twins, Diregraph Ghoul, Aerial Engineer, and a Djinn of Wishes. A 4/4 flyer. Oh, that's a... Ooh, we got an Ajani emblem. Okay. It's a 4/4 flyer for 5, 3 and blue. He's been printed a number of times in the past as well. Here we are. We got a Vine Mare. So they printed a horse from each color, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So this is a 5/3 hexproof. Vine Mare can't be blocked by black creatures. Blood Divination. Murder. Hey, we got another mythic. It's Apex of Power. I don't think that this was one of the higher end mythics, is it? It's $4. No, it's not. That's Alpine Moon. Apex of Power is $2. Well, there you have it. A $2 mythic. What can you complain about? Everything. Hostile Minotaur. We got another foil there. We can complain about everything. But, hey, you know, we're hoping that we're going to see at least 2 more mythics. I have no idea what the mythic count is like in this set, because it's my first box. Bone to Ash. Gravedigger. Good old Gravedigger. Exclusion Mage. And a Graveyard Marshal. This guy's a fun card for zombie decks. Exile a creature card from your graveyard. Create a 2/2 black zombie tapped. And we got a foil Skyrider Patrol. A 2/3 flyer for 4 that says at the beginning of your turn you may pay a green and a blue. When you do, put a 1/1 counter on another target creature you control. That creature gains flying until end of turn. But lets you put a permanent 1/1 counter on things and give them flying. Seems pretty good for only 2 mana. I think that guy will be... That seems like a pretty good card for limited, for sure. Millstone again. Shield Mare. There's the white horse. 2/3 for 3. Can't be blocked by red creatures. Oh. Switcheroo, and our rare is a Goblin Trash Master. So other goblins you control get +1/+1. Sacrifice a goblin, destroy target artifact. Okay. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? I think we're a little short on mythics, to be honest. But who knows? Skilled Animator. Recollect, or Recollect. Declare Dominance, and Hungering Hydra. It's X and green, and it comes into the battlefield with X 1/1 counters on it. Hungering Hydra can't be blocked by more than one creature. Whenever Hungering Hydra is dealt damage, put that many 1/1 counters on it. Seems alright. Seems alright. What are we looking for? What do we want to see out of this box? I don't know. Another Planeswalker would be cool. Maybe some of the Elder Dragons. Right? Aegis of the Heavens. Meteor Golem. Psychic Symbiote. Symbiote? I don't know how you pronounce Symboint. And Cleansing Nova as our rare. Cleansing Nova is a 5-mana sorcery that says choose one, destroy all creatures, or destroy all artifacts and enchantments. It gives you the option. Not a bad little board wipe, that's for sure. Alright, what do we got here? Make a Stand. Druid of Horns. Gutter Snipe. That's our first Gutter Snipe out of this box. And our rare is a 1 with the Machine. We got another dual land there, or tap land, or whatever you want to call it. Holy guacamole. Aether Tunnel. Rise from the Grave. Dryad Greenseeker. And a Phylactery Lich. 5/5 for 3. Indestructible. When it enters the battlefield, put a Phylactery counter on an artifact you control. When you control no permanents with a Phylactery counter on them, sacrifice Phylactery Lich. And we've got a foil Gigantosaurus. Is Gigantosaurus on this list? He's $2. So foil Gigantosaurus might be worth something. Who knows? We'll put you with the mythic pile and see how it goes. There's our foil rare for the box. Who doesn't like a 10/10 for 5? Right? It's 5 green, but you got... If you're playing mono green Stompy, 5 green should be no problem. No problem. Dragon Egg. Fountain of Renewal. Gutter Snipe again. Hey, another mythic. Resplendent Angel. I don't know where that's... Where's that sitting? Is it up here somewhere? It is. Sitting in the $20 range, so there you go. That's not so bad. Much better than the Apex of Power, $2. And we got a 4/4 Flying Avatar token there. It looks kind of like a dragon. I don't know if that was intentional or what the deal was, but anyway. Huh. So we're up to 3 mythics now. I think we should hit at least a 4th, right? Yeah, I think 4 seems like a reasonable number to hit. Bone to Ash, Siegebreaker Giant. Hey, there it is, Liliana. There she is. Sitting in the $10 range. There you go. Can't complain about another Planeswalker, that's for sure. There are 5 Planeswalkers in this set, right? Or are there more than that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Green, black, red, white. Yeah, so there's 5 Planeswalkers in this set. Technically 6 if you count Nicol Bolas. Because Nicol Bolas is a creature before he turns into a Planeswalker. But he is a Planeswalker. He's a Flipwalker. Ravenous Harpy. Vampire Sovereign. Colossal Majesty. And, alright, Mythic number 5. So they were all holding out until the very end. This is one of our legendary Elder Dragons. It's not one of the better Elder Dragons, but it is still up there, so can't complain about another Mythic, that's for sure. And he's a 6/6 for 3 black, red, green, flying. Whenever Vevictus Asmati, the Dire, attacks. For each player, choose target permanent that player controls. Those players sacrifice those permanents. Each player who sacrifices a permanent in this way reveals the top card of their library, then puts it onto the battlefield if it's a permanent card. Interesting. So you, like, make them sack things, and then they get random stuff off the top of their library? It's kind of weird. They could get something, like, crazy good, or they could get something absolutely terrible, I guess. I don't know. It seems not necessarily like a good upside, to be honest. Fiery Finish. A Johnny's welcome, especially since they get to choose what they sack. They sacrifice... Choose target... Oh, no, you choose target permanent. So you choose what they lose. So that's not so bad. Transmogrifying Wand is our rare here. And another foil. A Scholar of the Stars. 3 packs left. So you get to pick their permanent that they lose, and then they get something off the top of their deck if it's a permanent. So it's not as bad. Thud, Plague Mare, Horizon Scholar, and a Desecrated Tomb. 3 mana. Whenever one or more creature cards leaves your graveyard, create a 1/1 black bat. Oh, so that card, Desecrated Tomb, works really well with the zombie guy. Where did he go? Where did we put him? Oh, the Graveyard Marshal. He's right there. He's right there. Just look right above where the tomb is. He works well with the Graveyard Marshal because the Graveyard Marshal exiles a creature, makes a 2/2 zombie, which then also makes a 1/1 bat if you have it in play. Gift of Paradise, Heroic Reinforcements, Fell Spectre, and our rare is a Dragon's Horde. 3 mana artifact. Whenever dragon enters the battlefield under your control, put a gold counter on Dragon's Horde. Tap it, remove a gold counter from Dragon's Horde, draw a card. Or you could just tap it and add a mana of any color. Hey, we got the card for Nikki B. Use this card to represent the double-faced Nicol Bolas card in your library or hand. There you go. Is that a sign of what's to come in the last pack? There was no Nikki B in that pack, so does that mean he's in here? I think I'm going to rename him, though, because, like, I call him Nikki B. That's what I've always called him. I'm going to call him Flippy B now. I think that's a better name because he flips. And, I mean, you guys can all groan at me all you like, but that's what I'm going to call him. Gargoyle Sentinel and a second Dragon's Horde? 2 in a row? It's kind of weird. And we did get a foil here. Holy moly, a foil Bone Dragon. Foil Mythic in the last pack? Man, if that had been a foil Nikki B, I would have been like, wet. So Bone Dragon foil. Foil Mythic in the first box. And in the last pack. When we opened, like, no mythics at all. So what do we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 regular mythics and then a 6th mythic. Holy moly. This box was pretty crazy. Yeah. I'm pretty stoked about this box. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me open this up. 2 Dragon Hordes in a row is kind of weird, but hey, what can you say? 2 Reliquary Towers, not bad. 6 mythics, a foil rare and a foil mythic in the same box. Pretty sweet. Thanks so much for watching. I've been your host, MrBevers. Don't forget to toss me a follow on Twitter. It's at Mr_Bevers. And you can make sure you subscribe. Toss a like on the video if you don't mind. That'd be great. And, you know, share. You can share my videos wherever you like. Put them out on Twitter. Put them out on Reddit. I don't care where you put them. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. And as always, may your pulls ever be better.